On the engine, this engine, in terms of the fueling system, earlier was the rotary pump, so now it becomes a common rail diesel injection. It comes with the electric control unit, the typical engine ECU, and consequent to which the technology helps us in giving a much better drivability. The noise, vibration, etc. can be better controlled because it is an electronic injection. Therefore, you inject when needed and not when not needed. And hence the drivability, performance, other things improve. So this engine is an upgrade from the current Bolero engine. And a variant of this engine also goes with a different power rating on the Scorpio M2 DICR. And on the platform side, basically there is no new chassis per se on this. But whenever you make any refresh or any changes, you always take care of something which is easily possible. So there is some refinement that has happened on that. But on the platform as such, on the base, there is no other change. And the Bolero chassis as it is a very good rugged and drive and handling comfort it has. So there is no change on that part.
That includes no changes to the aggregates itself, whether it's suspension and things like that? Mention that?
Yeah, that's right.
I just want to re-emphasize the point on the engine. I think one of the biggest change in the new Bolero, other than the exterior and interior looks that you will see, is what's under the bonnet. Though on the specs you will not see any change, it's still the 63 horsepower, it's still the 19.5 kilogram meter engine. But in terms of drivability, and I've driven it personally, it is a very major difference because of low-end torque being much better because of common rail engine compared to what we had in the previous engine. So the NVH, the drivability and the fuel efficiency, which at 16 kilometer per liter is perhaps the best for any SUV, is that correct? That's right. Perhaps the best fuel efficiency that we have of any SUV in India now. And therefore, this is the major change that has happened. And as far as Arjun said, the Bolero chassis is a very robust chassis with good ride and handling, and therefore we see no reason why we should have changed that.
Any other questions?
So what kind of growth in terms of volumes are you expecting with the new Bolero?
Like we just said, Bolero has had an amazing track record. It's now amongst the 6th ranked product across any price point. We've grown this year at a rate of 27%, so it's growing at a very, very good rate. Assuming that there's no change in the environment or in terms of a dramatic slowdown in the economy, we expect the growth momentum to continue. We expect the growth momentum to continue.
The development cost share?
Bolero, from the day that we first launched in 2000, has been a product which is a very good example of Mahindra's frugal engineering. It's one of our low-cost platforms, which has given us very good dividends. This time around also, we have done the engine changes as well as all the vehicle changes, a total investment of just about 50 crores, which for these kind of changes is a very, very good frugal engineering approach.
I wanted to understand, with this new launch, would we see a change in the export strategy for this product?
I will not say there will be change in the export strategy. Of course, just like in domestic, having the new launch will give sort of a new life to the product. In the export market also you will see the same thing. In the export market, however, there are not many countries where we export Bolero as a SUV. Mostly we export the Bolero pickup. So we have Scorpio SUV, Scorpio pickup and Bolero pickup. So we don't have a very large volume of Bolero SUV, and we don't expect to change that. In fact, the focus in the export market will be more on Scorpio and more on the XUV 500, which will be soon starting to export also after launch in India. Pickup will not have these changes.
Can I just clarify that the domestic volume we have been talking about for Bolero is the SUV Bolero volume, and we don't add the Bolero pickup and the double cab volume to the volumes or the rankings that we talk about?
Could you just clarify when you said the exports have grown 28% year on year? What was that figure for?
27% increase.
Yeah.
78% growth in export overall total numbers. Last year 5 months versus this year 5 months.
And that was only for the SUV segment or for?
No, all exports together. All export of automotive vehicles from India to any market in the world.
And if you could just tell us the base price, the price for the base variant earlier. The new one is of course 6,33,000.
Yeah, so the increase has been 6,000 on the SLX version, right? 6,000 on the 6,000 on SLX and SLE at an ex-showroom price level.
Thank you.
Yeah. ZLX is a new version, so there's no comparison.
So that's less than 1% increase. Vijay is very happy. He thinks he's going to sell lots of vehicles at this price, right, Vijay?
Any others?
Anything else? So I guess we will go out then and unveil the vehicle for you.
We go out and turn right.